Evolution is defined as formation of new life from pre-existing ones by undergoing slow and gradual adaptive changes over a period of time. Ever since the life appeared on the earth, man was interested to know how exactly life on the earth came into existence. To explain the origin of life on the earth, many scientists and philosophers proposed many theories and hypotheses. So, in that, the first one, origin of universe. Origin of universe explained by Big Bang theory. Big Bang theory explains the origin of universe. It was proposed by Abbe Lemaitre in 1931. It states that the universe had an explosive beginning. The explosive events occurred 10 to 20 billion years ago. At that time, the universe was in an extremely hot and dense condensed mass of cosmic materials called yellow or primordial matter. It began to expand rapidly. This expansion is named as explosion, that is Big Bang. After initial expansion, universe started to cooling, allowing energy to be converted into various subatomic particles such as proton, neutron and electrons. After that, simple atomic nuclei were formed by the union of these subatomic particles. Thousands of years after the formation of atomic nuclei, the first electrically neutral nuclei could be formed. The majority of the atoms formed were hydrogen, helium, lithium, etc. Giant clouds of these elements later came together by the help of gravity to form galaxies and stars such as Milky Way galaxy, stars and sun, etc. So second one is the origin of solar system and the earth. Origin of earth explained by nebular hypothesis or dust cloud hypothesis. It was proposed by Immanuel Kant. Solar system and the earth were formed 5 billion years ago. At that time, the sun and the planets were formed together from the rapidly rotating mass of hot gas. This was called nebula. The gas consisted mostly of free hydrogen atoms. Other heavier atoms were present in lesser quantities. As the gravity developed in this cloud, pulled the atom toward the center. From this center, sun was formed. This cloud still had a revolving belt of gas around the sun. In the course of time, this belt broke into several smaller clouds. Each of these clouds was condensed by gravity to form planets. The Earth and the Moon were formed in this way. Third event, origin of Earth. Earth was a cloud of gas at the beginning. It composed of hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, carbon, silicon, aluminum, nickel, iron, etc. Because of spinning, the elements became sorted out according to their weight. Elements like hydrogen, oxygen, carbon, nitrogen were light, hence they remained on the surface. Silicon and aluminium were heavier, hence remained in the middle. The heaviest ones like iron and nickel sank to the center. Therefore, now it is possible to see white hot molten iron at the core of the earth. Because of cooling process which occurred on the earth, atoms came nearer to each other. It resulted in the formation of molecules. The first molecules were slow to form. As they formed, free atoms gradually began to disappear. The most abundant atoms like hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, and carbon reacted form first molecules. Hydrogen is the most reactive atom. It combined with oxygen to form water. Water could exist only as vapor at such high temperature. Hydrogen reacted with nitrogen to form ammonia. Hydrogen reacted with carbon to give methane. Hydrogen reacted with carbon and nitrogen to form hydrogen cyanide. Carbon reacted with oxygen to form carbon dioxide. Hydrogen atoms reacted with each other to form hydrogen molecules. Early atmosphere was of reducing quality because of absence of molecular oxygen. Because of its reducing quality, only simple organic molecules were formed in the ancient atmosphere. The early Earth was relatively very hot. As cooling process continued, it slowly changed from the gaseous to liquid and from liquid to solid state. The change from liquid to solid state is not yet complete, as the Earth's core is still a semi-liquid. As temperature of the Earth started to drop below the boiling point of water, that is, below 100 degrees centigrade, water vapors gradually turned into liquid. This resulted in heavy rain from the cloudy sky. Since the crust, that is, middle area of the Earth, was still hot, the water vaporized as soon as it touched the middle area, that is crust, and returned to the atmosphere in the form of vapor. This continued for millions of years. This rain is called torrential rain. As a result of torrential rain, Earth was cool enough to hold water. The heavy rain began to flood the earth, give rise to oceans, rivers, lakes, etc. The rainwater dissolved some of the atmospheric ammonia, methane, hydrogen, cyanide, carbon dioxide, and hydrogen, and brought that to oceans. Flowing water dissolved rocks and washed salts and minerals into ocean. The solid crust erupted now and then due to volcanoes. There was heavy lightning, intense heat particularly near the volcanoes, and high energy UV radiation from the sun. The formation of areas of water containing dissolved gases, minerals, and salts was an important step which might have led to the origin of life.